Yo, yo, RX back with another after party. A few hours after the card. Usually I try and do it right after the card, but well, no, I try to take in the card fully, at least to an extent, and then do this after party. So now we're live. UFC 317 after party. Let's see what we talk about, gang, because holy shit, there's still as much to talk about as humanly possible. I know it's late. I know it's late for a lot of people, so might not get a lot of people in here, but if we don't, we don't. What can you really do? I'm excited. I'm very excited to see what we get up to on the stream. Could be a long stream, could be a short stream, whatever y'all decide, because at the end of the day, it's whatever y'all decide. I only am the streamer. Y'all make the stream, and whatever y'all want will happen. So I'll give it a few minutes for the peeps to get in here, and we'll see where the night takes us. Because again, wow, was that card a lot of things at once. I know we won't see Jamie tonight, that's for sure. J Beers is probably going to bed. Smokey we might see. Not sure. Who else do we usually have? Like, those are the main three, and then who knows if Matua round one, all those great people. So at least on stream and chat, we'll see maybe Tone, Ed Boy, whoever else would like to drop in this bitch. We'll see who decides to join us on this beautiful after party of UFC 317. So let's see where the night takes us. If you still got a little juice left after a long card, and probably a lot of you are from the MMA holds. Let's see where the night takes us. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Should be a fun after party, and whatever happens, happens. Again, could be a long one, could be a short one, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be a good one. So, yeah. Still no one in chat yet. Again, we 99% chance we don't see our most popular and what would the right term be? Our most popular and most frequent chatter. So that's gonna have to be a guy's night out on this after party. So let's see what happens. So yeah, what a card! What a fucking card! 317 was very fun. Few duds on it, but that's just kind of normal with every card. Some fights are just not every fight's gonna be fucking amazing, but a lot of it really was. You had some knockout of the year contenders in the main and the featured prelim. A fight of the year contender, some great prospect performances. It was a very solid card, and it didn't look like it on paper. Only 11 fights, and the card looked kind of weak, especially for what International Fight Week is meant to be. But it was good. It was very good. I'm very happy to be saying that, because we've not been able to say that since the last pay-per-view we had, which was UFC 316, which was very good. So I guess the debate is if this card was better than 316, which June pay-per-view was better. I would probably say I'd have to go back and look at 316, kind of remember what the fuck it was. But I might say this card was a little bit better. Yeah, actually, yeah, let's go back and look at 316, because I really don't know. I don't remember 316 too well at the moment, so let me refresh my memory. Kayla, Pfeiffer, Batista, Holland, Van. Okay, yeah, this card was great. Yeah, 316 was good. Main card was kind of a flop for 316, but the prelims were good. Yeah, I might say 317 was a little bit better all around. I think there was a few more. I think there's a few more good things about 316, a few more highlights and memorable moments overall, but I think 317 might have the more holy shit moments. So it's a 50-50. Well, I don't know. I don't know. It was good. They were both great, and yeah, man, I really enjoyed pay-per-views really carrying June for the UFC. So, yeah, not really a lot more to say there. It was pretty much to describe June in the UFC. There was one great pay-per-view, two shitty fight nights in the middle. So, and now we go into what is it? July. I don't know why it took me so long to remember what month is next for what should be an interesting month in the UFC. We do take next week off to begin July, but we will still have 3 cards in July, and they don't look great. The last one looks really good. The first 2 are terrible. So we'll see how July in the UFC goes. August we'll have 4 cards and not many looking stacked. And then a lot of that's too, well, everything else besides that is a lot to try and predict and talk about at the moment. But yeah, for June in the UFC, it was not great. It was heavily, like, I swear that MMA gods heard us talk about how fight nights were carrying the UFC for the first part of the year, and now it's the other way around. Pay-per-views have carried the last month or so. So yeah, it's I'm very happy to be able to say that, because pay-per-views should be the top fucking dog and should be the most impressive, the best, yada yada. And for June they were. They truly were. So I'm happy about that. They should be. If you're paying fucking $80-$90 for 5 fights, they should be a damn good 5 fights. And even though the main card was really built off 2 good fights or moments, whatever you want to say, it was still better. It was, fuck, the main card alone for tonight was better than the last 2 fight nights combined. So what does that tell you? I don't know. I enjoyed it. I had a really fun night, and sorry if that was loud. I don't know if you can hear how that loud ass car going by, but yeah, I really enjoyed tonight, and we'll see who joins in here. So, Christ, yeah, it's fucking 3 a.m. at the moment. We'll see if I record my recap tonight. Unlikely, depending, but it all depends on, like, if we can get this if we're done with this stream by a normal time within like next hour or so, if it really doesn't get popping, then yeah, we will not be going very long. I hope I'll be getting my recap done tonight, because of course I always want to, but I like to think of it English. If I can at least get my after party and give y'all a space to talk about and kind of give my opinions on it early outside of video form, I think that what was I gonna say? I think I can push my recap onto tomorrow, because trying to do this and a recap right after is very fucking draining. So, but anything for y'all, and we'll see. Again, it all depends on how long we go tonight. At least on this, because of course it's gonna be a long night either way. But how long do we go on this bitch? Only one way to find out. So, yeah, not really a lot to say. We're up to 2 viewers. Thank you for whoever liked and is watching. I'm guessing someone's lurking in the wings. I can take a guess who it is. I can take a guess. They're going to be very quiet for tonight and probably for a while. But always appreciated. So, well, it's very, very appreciated. So. So, yeah, 10-minute mark, not a single chat. I guess that's what happens when you go live at 3 in the morning. But maybe we'll get some international people in this bitch. I never know. I guess that's always a possibility. The Lurker. What's up, Phoenix? Or hey, I think you broke Jamie's streak of being the first person in chat. I got my read to you, bro. I'm Audie. Like, thank you, Smokey. You're a fucking legend. Thank you. That's heavily appreciated. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Cannot ask for nicer people. Of course. Thank you, Smokey. I'll do the after party duties tonight. I know you're probably tired. So I got it. I got the after party on lockdown, brother. So yeah, but yeah. Now the party has really begun. About to walk dogs. Nice, Phoenix. Got like 600 plus coming, dude. Yeah, baby. Thank you, Smokey. Now the party's starting, ain't it? Whiffed up 600 people joining in. Let's do this. Maybe I'll wait to do this. Maybe I'll wait. Let's get the party flowing a little bit, and then I'll drop the link to join. So yeah, but again, thank you, Smokey. Can't ask that. I did see you say that in chat, in his chat. So tired and cold. Oh, peace. See you, Smokey. Have a great night, brother. And thank you for letting me do the after party duties tonight. I'll do them justice. Mr. C, what did you? No, not per se. So, no, I did not. Tone, what's up, brother? Always good to see you. So, that's yeah, Mr. C always coming in with the hard hitting questions that no one dares to ask. Why does it always put my shit under entertainment? I always forget to change that. My stream is a sports stream, you piece of shit, not entertainment. Even though it is very entertaining. Thank you. Easy man hits a card. Where's your knowledge? Thank you, Smokey. I'll give every last bit of my knowledge to what was a great pay-per-view. So, yeah. Yeah. The Mayhole's interview is just joined. Say hello. Thank you, Moss. Thank you. I cannot be more so thankful for everything you've ever done for me, Moss. It's like I know I give you a lot of bullshit, but thank you, brother. Love your Moss. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, Smokey, for telling him to raid me. And thank y'all. I love y'all. And let's party. Is Jamie crying in the basement right now? Yeah. And there he is. Jamie finally showed up. Took you long enough. So, wow, the party gets going. Yeah. I'll drop the link if anyone wants to join. It's just like StreamYard. You don't need an account. You just put your name and join in. So don't be scared off by a link you don't know. It's safe. Let's go, Van the man. You know it, man. Money and Lima really disappointed me tonight. You're telling me, like, holy shit. Like, goddamn, they sucked. Cherub Jamie, he'll be back. Willie. I get that's like the supportive thing to say, but I think we're lying to an extent. Like to stream, you mad Kunz. Amen, brother. Thank you. Go subscribe to Smokey Schmiegel if you're not already. Go, the man, the fucking legend. And subscribe to Jamie. He's a fucking streamer now. You know, he doesn't stream much, but go subscribe to those mad fucks. Yo, wonderful. What's up, Christopher Harriso or Harriso? Yeah, I guess that's how you would say it. Thank you. Moss is the GOAT. I agree. That man is the fucking legend. I cannot be more grateful for Moss. So, if he's still watching, thank you, Moss. I love you, brother. Thank you. Hit the like. Thank you, J Beards. Ed boy, you can try it here, bro. Yeah, smash that like. Thank you. Liked and subscribe. Hell yeah. Thank you, DB920. Try Smokey. Your takes on Payton's grappling being shit and how Lima would maul him had me laughing during that fight. Yeah, about that. I was wrong. Are we ever shocked that RX is wrong? No. So I'll give Payton his respect. He definitely looked better. But at the same breath, I guess I'll kind of null and void what I just said, because was it Payton look better or does Lima suck ass? So you tell me. What's up, J Beers? You fucking legend.
All Rex, what's up, fucking
The
chat?
Van Squad. Van
The Van
Squad.
Squad, dude.
What the fuck am I watching? I don't know.
Hell.
Lots of people saying
So
Dagestan in regards to Talbot.
I
Yeah,
am
Talbot's.
I'm so fucking high and so fucking drunk. I'm just loving this shit, dude.
So
But
so let's let's talk
Mr.
about some fights, my friend.
How about Mr. Joshua fucking Van, dude? How fucking
The
gangster
GOAT.
was that shit?
30-26. Moss can cry in the car about it. Yes, Tails is ASMR apparently. The GOAT, Joshua motherfucking Van. 30-26 on my scorecard. The GOAT. Give him a title shot. Just give him the boat.
Yeah, I think he can stop those takedowns. Plus, like Pantoja, Kai Kara had opportunities to fucking hit Pantoja, and he just didn't go for it, man. He just didn't.
No, he
I think
didn't.
Van is like you could tell in that very first round, like Van was like, okay, I'm gonna get your fucking reads, and then I'm gonna beat your fucking ass, and that's exactly what he did, dude. He fucking was patient, and then he fucking beat Raw Dog in the ass. Like he might as well fucked him in the ass.
He pretty much did. Damn, Pale. Pale's not a Jay Beers fan. Um, the second he learned that overhand right was gonna hit every time, and Royval would never stop it. That was his go-to weapon. Royval really just had no idea what to do when Van rushed in on him and like got in the pocket. Like Van could land 6 strikes in a time it took Royval to throw one in the pocket. So he's just so fucking good.
Yeah, he fucking hits hard. He hits hard. Dude,
Yeah.
I think it's good. I think honestly, I think out of all of the fucking defenses that Pantoja has had, I think Van will be his toughest test. I really believe that. And I think
Yeah.
you believe that.
Yeah, going into it for sure, because we've seen Pantoja have some tough fights. Again, he lost to Steve Erceg when no one thought he would. But I think a lot of people are going to put a lot of respect on Van. Like, especially, I would love to see the betting odds for that fight. I doubt they're out at the moment, but I think those betting odds are going to be like the closest Pantoja has had in a long time, and I can't count out Joshua.
No, you can't. He's that right size. Um, I think that I think I think that Van would be able to hold his own against the takedowns, and like they come in scrambles, but again, there are exchanges in the middle, and Van got the best of those exchanges. Like Raw Dog, thanks, Pell, you're the fucking man. Um, Raw Dog he belted Van a couple of times, and it's really interesting that Van's fucking loss is to Energy, but I think he fucking like he learned a lot from that fight, and he has been incredible since.
Yeah, and like like Royval just didn't seem like anything he hit Van was really like shook Van. Like Van kind of just ate all of it, which is insane. Since like you just said, he lost to Charles Johnson, who is good, but if we're being honest, Royval would smash Energy, but Energy was able to knock out Van. So MMA math makes no fucking sense. And Josh Van has got scary good since that loss. So
Absolutely.
I don't even know. Like yeah, he's good. He's good. Like if you go back to that Energy fight, you would have thought what that fight was about a year and a half, 2 years ago. You would have thought Energy would have been in this Royval fight, but no. So yeah, July 3rd, so not even a year ago, Van had bounced back from that loss with 5 wins. Crazy, fucking
5 wins
psychopath.
in a row since Energy. That's
And that
incredible.
was only July last year. It's not even a year yet. Like this dude is insane.
He's fought fucking 5 times.
Yeah, September, December, March, June.
Fuck, dude.
Kevin
That is
Holland, man.
that's gangster. Yeah, that's Kevin Holland of the flyweight division, dude.
Yeah,
And
and
notice
he
how
actually
they're fucking
wins.
Notice how they're Americans. I know Van sports a Miramar flag, but born and raised in the USA.
Yeah, we need he'll be our American hero.
I think we're gonna have an American champ. I really fucking believe that. A Miramar champ. Like take it as you will. Fucking Joshua Van is the next flyweight champion.
Yeah, I think he's gonna beat Pantoja. They should get that fight booked for probably December. That'd be a cool co-main in December, I'd imagine.
Now,
And cause
no, go ahead, finish your point.
I was gonna say Pantoja didn't take any damage tonight. Van can heal up pretty easily by December. You can book you could book that fight as early as October. I could see. So sometimes you cannot wait till next year to book that fight. These two are gonna be ready soon. Book it.
Yeah, yeah, 100%, dude. Like, book that fucking fight. I'm glad that Royval like pushed Dana during the pre-fight press conference, and like he was just like he made it a number one contender fight. Joshua Van is the next in line to fight Pantoja, and I think that's going to be a fucking scrap. If Van wins, like, dude, like that's going to set the. I
Come
mean,
on.
as young as he is, like he's going to win. I think we all fucking. I think most of us believe that.
Yeah, like unless he just has no grappling. If he's just a fish out of water on the ground and Pantoja grapples him to death, okay, fine. But if he has any bit of ground game and can keep it on the feet, he'll maul Pantoja.
Yeah, I mean, and there were exchanges, right, with Royval, but like Van held his own. Royval was much taller, much more skilled in the grappling. I think obviously Pantoja is much better in that aspect than Royval is, but Van's not going to let that shit. He's not going to stand for that shit. And when he gets his chance, Van beats pajamas.
Yes.
Just sounds funny too. Um,
Yeah.
I firmly believe that Van is going to fucking really hurt Pantoja.
Yeah. Like he put Royval in the van, which that should be his catchphrase. Putting people in the van, and now he's gonna put Pantoja in the van, get the belt, save the weight class, probably defend it like 8 times next year.
Put the
Like
people in the van. I love it.
like I don't see how the UFC could screw him out of a title shot. The only other person is Moreno, and does anyone care to see Pantoja beat Moreno again? No. Moreno should fight Mano Cop on Noche, and Van could fight Pantoja. So you can't not do that fight.
You cannot do that fight. 100%. And Pell's right. Royval whiffed on so many strikes. Like he had, I think, like double the amount of strikes, but he just couldn't hit anything.
Yeah,
Accuracy, fucking 100%.
wow, the UFC site's down, so we can't see those stats. But yeah, like Moss was like, oh, he landed so much. He threw a lot, but I didn't feel like he landed a lot. Like Royval threw more, yes, but how much did he actually land? Not as much as you think. Like Royval landed the bigger shots, no debate. Like again, not saying Royval or Van hit landed the bigger shots, no debate. I don't know if I said that. Like not saying Royval got fucking washed out of the water. He put up a good fight, but like and like it was 215 to 204 on significant strikes. That's not a big fucking even 216 to 209. So I don't know what the fuck Moss is talking about. It was razor close. Van clearly won. Like it's that simple.
100% agree. Van clearly won that fight. I think Moss was, he fucking
Salty.
picks with his heart sometimes, yeah. And when he gets pissed, he gets pissed. Like I mean, we've all been there.
Well, he bet on Royval, so what did that tell you? And he bet on Bruno Silva before then, so he's just really going on this betting against Van spree, and he's getting burnt every time. He'll bet on Pantoja, and he'll get burnt again. Van's just good. Like, it's
Dude,
that simple.
you see that fucking stat that Pell just put? 184 out of 434? That is a joke, dude.
Yeah, like
You think
that's
if Royval lands what 3% of those punches, it could be a different fight. I mean, like Van pieced him up, man. Like Van was hurting him. Like there was damage on both, but like I definitely don't think that Royval wants to stand in the fucking pocket with Van anymore.
no. He learned real quick, but I was shocked at how little Royval knew how to use his reach advantage and all that. Like he had no idea how to like fight at range and keep Van away from him. Like he needs to watch some like Max Holloway, some Sean O'Malley, how to keep guys at range.
you
Because
you see
Royval
Ed Boy's chat fucking Van is the
min
mini Holloway. Can you
I
like
look at
fucking
I look at him as
Joshua
mini
Van
Piotr Jan.
Holloway at flyweight?
I look at Josh Van as mini Piotr Jan. I have for a long time. That's who I compare him to. I think he fights a lot like Piotr Jan.
I I mean, but here's the thing: is fucking Van strikes, and that's exactly what Blessed does, dude. Blessed
Yeah,
fucking throws down. You think you're the best striker? Blessed is going to test that.
yeah.
Now,
Like Van just fucking throws, man. Jesus.
yeah, 100%. Now, can we talk? Can we just get to the main event just for a second,
Jamie. Oh, Jamie. You,
dude? How? I'm just going to ask you one question, and a for real question, RX. How special is Ilia El Matador Topuria?
at this point, he's gonna be one of the greatest of all time. Like already, he should be the pound for pound number one. Now, in his last 3 fights, he's KO'd 3 of the top 15 greatest fighters of all time. He made Islam run away to welterweight. Like Ilya is so fucking good. He's well rounded. He has power. He has. We don't know about his cardio over 5 rounds. That's the only. Well, I guess he did fight Josh Emmett, so. But he has power, striking, grappling, IQ, confidence. He's young. What's the fucking flaw in this dude's game? Like I don't even know. Height.
Yeah. Yeah. If height is his flaw, he's got everything else in spades. Like the dude just gets it done.
Deport Ilya. Jesus, that might be the only way you
You know,
could
and
beat
like,
Ilya.
here's the thing, right? You watch all Illy videos, and you're like, the way that he talks and how confident as he is, you're like, maybe he is this good. And then you see like all of the Charles Oliveira fucking things that he's done, fights that he's won, chokes that he's had. You remember the Dustin fight, the fucking Justin Gaethje fight, the fucking Michael Chandler fight, right? All of those fucking fights where he was out and then fucking came back and won.
Yeah.
Ilya is so fucking special. He is special.
Yeah, like he is going to rule that division for as long as he would have ruled featherweight for as long as he wants. He's gonna rule lightweight for as long as he wants. Who gives him a fucking fight? I don't even, you can't even say Islam. I think he smokes Islam. He smokes Arman. Patty, get fucking real. Gaethje, get fucking real. Holloway, he already beat. Poirier is gonna retire. Charles, he just killed. Gamrot, get real. Like, there's who fucking beats him? Who gives him a fight? Like we're not even gonna say beat him. Who gives him a fight? Like, no one's even been able to take a round off this motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, like, the way that he fucking called it, and like Connor called shit before too, and that's how he became known as Mystic Mac, right? Did you guys watch UFC Countdown for the Star?
I never watched
I
that.
did. I did see it, pal. But I'm telling you, like Moss was talking about it, like he was clapping, he was like, give it up for Charles, Charles is fucking great. Like he just fucking knew that it was a matter of minutes. I'm gonna put my fucking hands on this guy, and he's gonna drop to the ground, and the ref's gonna have to pull me off of him. And that's exactly what fucking happened, dude.
Like I don't know, like at the beginning of the card they showed, I guess he put up on Instagram or something. He was celebrating the win last night. Like that's fucking scary. That he's that fucking sure. And as much as you want to say, "Oh, that's douchey," he's gonna regret it. When he keeps proving he keeps proving one person right himself. How you can't like? What else can we say? You can't hate on a guy who backs up every word he's said his whole UFC career so far.
Dude, he fucking came out and fucking knocked fucking Bronx out in the first round.
In
I mean,
two and
like,
a half minutes, for fuck's
and then
sake.
and then if I was to tell you that he knocked out Bronx, right? And I was to tell you the
Yeah.
fight before that, he knocked out Max Blessed Holloway, and then the fight before that, he knocked out fucking Alexander, fucking Volkanovski. Like, that is 3 fucking legends, and Topuria just cleaned him out. Like, no, it's like nobody's business.
And
Easy,
between those
easy.
3 fights, he's won a combined 6 rounds almost with those three, and he's only lost maybe 1 round to Max. Like I don't even know what you can say about this fucking dude anymore. That's one of the greatest 3 fight winning streaks of all time. Like
Greatest
let
three
alone
fight winning streak. That's a
Yeah,
great
I would
point.
love to see a better one. Like you
That
beat
is a
3.
great point. 3-fight winning streak. Name a better 3-fight winning streak.
Name someone who knocked out 3 of the top 15 greatest fighters of all time back to back to back. I don't know them. I've not
Yeah,
heard of them. I've
because
never seen them.
even any fucking casual out there in the top 15, you're gonna put each of those 3 guys that he just knocked out. No matter what, anybody you talk to is gonna have those 3 fighters in the top 15, right? All time,
And what
all
again
time.
I think what Phoenix just said is all he made it look easy. Again, Volk was really no hard fight. Holloway was a little difficult. Charles, he didn't break a sweat. Like he's doing this shit easily too. He's not fluking it like, let's say, a DDP who looks like shit in most of his wins. Ilia looks flawless mainly every fight.
Dude,
Like
he was unfucking believable. I give it up for Ilia Topuria. I honestly am really excited. Okay, now let's talk about who's next for Ilia for
Patty,
just for a second. Right.
it should be
Now,
Patty in my opinion.
they showed Armin in the crowd, right? Armin did beat Charles. Now, Armin fucked himself against Islam, and like I honestly don't know, was it really his neck? Was it really his back, or did he get the fucking scary
Was
jitters of
was
what's
it
gonna
his
happen?
pussy or his crack? But
So
yeah, he
I honestly think like you have got to set a fucking example for that Dana White. Dude was in the fucking title fight. The title fight. And you're gonna fucking play the bitch move of yeah, my back hurts. I can't fight.
the
You hear
day
Joshua Dan talk about
before.
he broke his fucking big toe fucking 3 weeks before, like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, like you're meant to go into a fight injured. If you go into the fight completely healthy, you probably didn't train right, to be honest. Like
So
you're
like I think you're right. I think you've got to give the fucking title fight to Patty. I think you let Armin soak. Now, I think all of us know that Patty is in the same new generation as Ilya, right? Now, Patty had some great wins. He's looked bad. But one thing you can't say is since that Jared Gordon fight of Patty, he has looked better every fucking fight he got. He absolutely fucking destroyed Michael Chandler, something that Charles couldn't do.
yeah,
Um,
like is this an MMA channel? Yes, it is. Welcome, Straight Primo. Yeah, like, and I think I look at it like the UFC needs to cash out on Patty now because again, I said it with Moss and I'll say it again here. He does not beat anyone in the top 5.
I'm gonna do
This
it.
is this is his only chance at a title shot. He's not beating Gaethje. He's not beating Sarukian. Charles should retire. He's not going to beat Max. Dustin's going to retire. Just give
Oh,
maybe he beats Dan Hooker if you want to give him a title shot off beating Dan Hooker, but why not just give it to him now? Like make your money with Patty now. Have him be a cool stepping stone. Wow.
yeah,
Like
and Patty is that new generation of fighter, RX. Like, this is here's my thing. Now we're all super impressed with Ilia Topuria. Now,
yeah.
if Ilia comes out and the fight with Patty happens, and Ilia says first round knockout, is anybody going to question him?
No, that's gonna be the most bet on prop of all time. That's gonna be in every parlay on that card. Like it's going
And
to be so easy.
and Pell's right. I mean, Patty, Patty gets a lot of love, maybe a lot of love that he doesn't deserve. Um, but like he has looked impressive, especially again. I just go back to what Patty did in the fucking Michael Chandler fight, and I know
Yeah.
Chandler isn't the best, right? But you know what Chandler has? That motherfucker has heart. He has fucking heart, and what Patty did to him and absolutely destroyed him.
You
Patty
made him quit.
is probably the best fight that you can give Ilia Topuria right now, if not
Yeah,
Islam.
in terms of buys and views, yes, I 100% agree. In
But I'm
terms
just
of
saying
actual
toughest,
content,
RX. Who would you
no,
rate tougher?
Armon's way better. Like Patty's not good at all. Like he can't strike. really not really well. He doesn't block punches. His grappling's okay. He's not good. He's got a cakewalk, and he still fucked it up. He's just another O'Malley. He's a guy who's been babied by the UFC, and now he's gonna finally meet the reality
I
of it. He's not
I
good.
see. I disagree with that, and I think Patty is very good. I really believe that. But we have just been talking about Ilya is special, and I like. There's no tougher fight for Ilia Topuria besides Islam Makhachev, as we would all agree. There's no tougher fight than fucking Patty Pimblett.
I would say Arman. I think as much as we give Arman a lot of shit, we forget how good Arman really is. Like there a lot of people were picking him to win that Islam rematch. He wasn't going to, but Arman, I think we're free for all the
What did
bullshit he's pulled.
what did
What
Tone
did you?
just say? He said, "Go back and read his chat." What did he say?
It's probably
Read it
it's
to me.
tone something nice. He said, "Oh, yeah, I thought he said he doesn't want to fight Patty till he fights Gaethje, till Patty fights Gaethje." Which I'm like I get that, but the biggest money fight is Ilia Patty.
Dude, are we gonna have to watch like if Justin Gaethje gets a title fight against Ilia
He's not going to.
Topuria? Like,
He like
I mean,
Dana
I
said he's not going
love
to pretty much.
I love Justin Gaethje. Like, I fucking love that dude. And oh my god, like Ilya would destroy Justin Gaethje inside of a minute. Inside of a minute with how he
Yes.
fights.
Yes. I 100% agree. Like I think out of gate like those matchups in the top of lightweight right now are very interesting because you got Arman and Gaethje, which is intriguing. You got Arman and Patty, which would be a slaughter. You got Arman and Ilya, which should be the fight, but it's not going to be. I think Gaethje always has fun. We have Max Holloway in the mix, depending on what happens with his fight. You got Dan Hooker still, I think, ranked number 6, which no one talks about. So
Okay,
it's interesting.
imagine this scenario, right? Imagine this scenario. Okay, Islam, and I don't think this is going to happen, but let's say Islam beats JDM. I think
Yeah.
JDM beats Islam. But let's say Islam beats JDM, and then
Hmm.
Ilya's like, all right, fuck you, fucking Patty, and fights Patty, beats Patty. How big is that fucking Islam Ilya matchup at that point? And does Ilya come up to 170, or does fucking Islam move down back to 155?
To start with your first point, I think that is their plan. They're going to let Ilya get one more win as Islam beats JDM, and then they're going to do the super fight probably next year, maybe in National Fight Week next year. And then for your second point, where does the fight happen? I don't know. I would imagine probably. Well, we know the Khabib camp always wants the advantage and will not give a fuck about the rules, so probably at welterweight. And Ilya would probably want a welterweight anyway. He could get a third belt. Islam doesn't want the lightweight belt. He doesn't want to fight at lightweight anymore, so probably welterweight.
Mr. C, where do you think she got that move? Yeah.
Are you two related to?
Huck to her.
Let me Hawk two. Yeah, good point. Um, yeah, we got two Matuas in the chat. I saw that. That's funny.
Two Matuas?
Yeah, one has a capital M and
And
T,
I
one
mean,
has a lower K.
yeah, and Pelt's saying that he thinks Islam would beat JDM too, right? And like,
More than
and that's the
likely he
thing
will.
is that if like because Islam went up, best case scenario for everybody, best case scenario for everybody would be that Islam beats JDM, fucking Ilya dispatches of Patty, and then you say, okay, what are we gonna do? Maybe we meet him in the fucking middle and they fight at 162.5. I don't fucking know. Like,
Yeah.
get that fucking shit done. Take everybody's fucking money. That would be the biggest pay-per-view. Like, and look what Moss did on fucking Ilia
Yeah,
Topuria.
Jesus Christ. Like, the UFC, was Charles the most deserving guy to fight Ilya? No, it should have been Sarukian tonight. But was it the biggest fight? Yes, and that's what the UFC aims for. They want the biggest fight. Paddy Ilya is the biggest fight. Ilia Islam's biggest fight. They're going to try and get to that fight, and they will screw over whoever, Gaethje, Arman, Shavkat, Brady. They don't care. They will get to the fight they want to get to if they win in the fight. Like, JDM could fuck everything up very easily, and so could, I guess, Patty if he somehow won on accident.
What
So
what do you think about Knitter Can's point? Knitter says that Ilia is going to be able to fight at welterweight, 170 pounds, and he's not tall. Like, what happens? She's saying she would love to see a triple champ, but 3 divisions and going up to welterweight with him being as small as he is it possible?
But that's the same thing we said of Piero when he was talking about heavyweight. So they could bulk up, right? I think Ilya, like, especially since he's just fighting Islam, who's a lightweight in his own right. It's not like he's trying to fight Shavkat. He's fighting Islam, who is still a lightweight. So they'll just be bigger. They'll just have more muscle on them. So Ilya's gonna be fucking huge, and that will be very interesting to see. But I think Moss said earlier, Islam might just retire after beating JDM. He might see the writing on the wall. I don't want to fight that little fuck from Georgia. I'm retiring. So
God,
it's gonna
that's
be.
such a fucking. Wouldn't that just be a John Jones thing to do?
It's the most Nurmagomedov thing possible. They don't want hard fights. Look at Islam's title run. He will on purpose take the easy fights. They will fucking not think Khabib did this. Khabib fought real guys, but the rest of those Russian
I know,
Khabibs,
but
they want the easiest fights.
They were giving Islam so much credit for beating Moicano. Like, oh my god, he took fucking Moicano on less than 24 hours notice. Look what fucking Beneil Dariush did to fucking Moicano tonight.
Yeah, like I was literally thinking during the fight, like Islam got dropped by this guy. Like I get he did drop Dariush finally, but like Islam got dropped by Moicano on no camp, training for a different guy. So if you ever look at Islam's title run, he fought Charles, who didn't even want to fight in that dump over there in fucking Abu Dhabi. He fought Volk and lost. He fought Volk on no camp and he beat him. He barely squeaked by Poirier, and then he beat Moicano on no camp. That's not impressive at all. And he didn't even deserve the title shot to begin with off Bobby Green and Dan Hooker. So Islam's been babied. He's one of the biggest nepo babies in UFC history. Without Khabib's help in making Dana give him opportunities, Islam would be a top 10 guy who would have lost to fucking real contenders by now. Like he's not that great. He's a Khabib nepo baby bitch, and that's why he ran from Ilya because he thinks JDM's an easier fight. And I hope that backfires in his face because fuck him. Tonight should have been Islam Makhachev and Ilia Topuria. I don't care what anyone says. That was the fight to make tonight. It should have happened, but he ran.
It was the biggest fight you could make. The biggest fight.
Yes, but he ran like a fucking coward.
Like, and I think that there is a point about Ilia being smaller than most welterweights at 170 pounds, but with Islam fighting, like Islam was a weight bully. Islam went down to 155 because he knew like he could actually cut that weight and be that much bigger than everybody else. That's why we need to see that fight with Ilia because could you imagine that he knocks out Paddy Pimblett and then he knocks out Ilia or fucking Islam Makhachev? Like he would go down as the greatest. That would be the biggest, like a 5-fight win streak against all of those names. We've already talked about it. Ilia Topuria has the best 3-fight winning streak ever out of any UFC fighter ever. Like the motherfucker is incredible. RX, what are we doing?
Yeah, the dude is the pound for pound number one, and it's a shame he won't be that because they want to suck Islam's dick for doing nothing. Ilia Topuria is the best fighter in the world right now. And I'll say this because I know I just shot on Islam a lot. If he beat Ilia fair and square, no bullshit, I'll give him all flowers in the world because that's a legit win. But I'm just not been impressed with Islam since for like Dan Hooker. Like to be honest, I thought the Charles fight was a fluke at the time, and I still kind of look at it. Volkanovski he lost, and then the Poirier fight he almost lost. Like I've just not been impressed with this dude. Khabib will always be better. Like I sorry to like burst everyone's bubble. Khabib it will always be better than Islam until I see something that proves it otherwise. Because Khabib didn't run from the top guys at lightweight.
No, he didn't. And Pell just said he failed the drug test. That's it. That's a cheat in
Oh
everybody's
yeah,
book.
yeah, he did that IV bullshit a few times.
That's right.
Like,
But this was Pell saying back in 2016. So there's
yeah,
been
that
multiple
too. So that
things.
and the IV. Come on.
Yeah, there's been lots of things in Islam's career that can make you be like, you know,
And
Ilia
all of
is
his
doing,
fights have to be in Abu Dhabi. Like, come on, man.
dude, I'm telling you, man. Like, that's the fight we need to see. That is like they fucked us out of John Jones and Tom Aspinall because they had to do that fucking Stipe fight. Like they had to fucking do it. Like when Jones injured his pectoral muscle, you should have said, you know what, Stipe, thank you so much for doing everything you did, but we've got to move on. And Tom is it, right? Because
Yeah.
of course it was going to take another fucking year for John Jones to recover and be ready. They robbed us. The UFC, Dana White robbed us of fucking, and John Jones robbed us of John Jones, Tom Aspinall. The biggest
Yeah.
fight that you could fucking make is Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev.
Who
Fucking
is the
lock it
best
in.
fighter in the world? Like, it's just what Islam Volk was a few years ago. Who is the best? And if the UFC fucks this up and fumbles the ball, the only way you can kind of give them an excuse, if Islam does lose to JDM, then fine, they tried. What can you do? If Islam beats JDM and either he retires or they don't book Ilya and Islam ASAP, then they fumbled what could have been the biggest fight of all time, at least of the decade, bare minimum. So I don't know what they're doing. I just don't.
Yeah,
I heard.
that whatever Dana fucking is doing, like he just needs to make that fight happen and make up for all the other bullshit. And maybe it's bigger than what it was. Go ahead.
Payton's fight was rigged. No, Lima just sucks. Um,
Don't
but yeah,
say
and
that. I wouldn't say that Lima sucks. Like Talbot, fucking he like improved, and that was only 5.5 months since his last fight. He improved dramatically in his takedown defense and grappling. He looked confident in his grappling, in his scrambling. Like, give Payton Talbot a lot of fucking credit. I'm not gonna hate like RX does. Payton Talbot gives or he deserves a lot of credit tonight. He really does.
I don't know. We'll see how he does after this because I'm not very sold on Talbot 2.0. Not like and it wasn't even like a
But
domination lean. Like,
but did you
uh,
actually watch the fight?
yes, I saw every moment. I watched every fight on this card, even
Okay,
actually pretty clearly.
okay, but you saw what I saw then. Like Lima put hands on Talbot, like big
Yeah.
hands. There was some big punches in every single fucking round, and like Payton ate it like it was Talbot ate it like he was eating breakfast. Like he legitimately did. Um, I don't even think like out of all of the punches that Lima fucking threw, which he threw some haymakers. Um, Payton didn't look like he was rocked at any fucking point.
Yeah,
And Payton looked
like
good. I mean, he beat the fucking shit out of Lima in the third round.
yeah, I'm still not sold on Talbot 2.0. If he wins his next fight impressively against someone good, okay, I'll start believing. But as of right now,
Hell.
I don't know. I truly don't know. So I played Roblox the whole card. Actually, I can't make the I can't even make the joke that you should have because this actually was a good card. So I can't even say.
I
Carol,
like
you went 10 for 11. Oh yeah, let's check goat milk.
I told Moss that like I was really excited for this. You told him like you were really excited for this. This was a fucking fun ass fucking card. It was a good
Yeah,
card. It was a
yeah,
fun
you
card.
were right about this card. I was kind of devaluing it. You were definitely right about it. I'll give you that. Like this was way better than I thought it would be, so I will give you that one, J Beers. You were definitely the higher one on the card, and you were right.
Oh fuck, look at Omar number 17. Did we pass anybody that we know in this chat?
We weren't on page one. At least unless I passed us. I did
Yeah, but
terrible. I only got like 6 right.
Knitter Cans, Ed Boy, Matua, like any of those guys?
No, well, yeah, I got Blue Light, got Nova, got Ozzy Cat, Carl,
Sober Carl.
all above us, and then of course the Pale. Pale's just fucking amazing. I don't know how he doesn't have a
Hell
win.
fucking
Uh,
7th. Dude, that guy
West
is going
got
to
the
fuck.
W.
he has he's 68% in goat milk, and he has just as many fights as I do, like if not another. I think he's got, because I haven't missed a card. Pell hasn't missed a card, and
Damn, we're not even on page 3, man.
His percentage is incredible.
We let a casual do better than us. And a blind cheat. And we let a casual and a blind chick do better than us, J Beards. We suck.
Oh
Are we
my
on
God.
page 4?
Please see J Beards on page 4.
Knitter at 39. 34, tied 34. With a few people. So then so I placed on the and I only got 6 right, and it's 11 fight card, so it's a very shallow fucking 52nd.
All right, go to the all around
overall percentage. We're probably still fucking nowhere close to sniffing anyone relevant. John Guy, I think, still in first place. I think he's been in first place for months
now.
now.
Pell for a second.
The Pale Monkey. That's
third.
At third place. It's funny how all the top guys have no wins.
45 points.
All the top guys have no fucking wins.
Yeah, that's crazy. How? He is just missing every week, but his percentage is. Look at that. He's got 337 W's. I'm telling anybody this. Get 300 fucking victories and maintain above a 65% average. You're not going to do it. I'm telling you that. You're not going to do it.
It's easier said than done.
Not only did it, but got a 68% instead of a 65. That is fucking legit.
Good shit to Blonde Beauty, 18. Let's see. J Beers is 50th on the dot. Okay.
50?
So did he move up?
Pell was at 17,000 points. Oh my God.
Yeah.
They're 10,000 points above us right here. Holy fuck.
Yeah. I don't remember if you moved up or down from last week. 331. So you have, I think, the same wins, right? Around it, but more losses.
Yeah, way more losses.
Still, it's still 60%. So. And then let's see where I am. I'm probably on page 3. I would have to imagine Moss is still in the top 40. But yeah, he had another bad night tonight. Back-to-back bad weeks for Moss is rare to see. Let's see. He got 63. I think he dropped.
With his bets than he does his goat milk. But
I think he dropped.
Then he's better than I am. He's got.
I thought he was 65 a few weeks ago, so he dropped a bit.
No, I don't think he's 65, but
around that, and he dropped, and he is now in the 200L club.
337
yeah, I believe so.
I don't think I've seen higher than 348 wins.
Yeah, and Moss dropped to 200L club, so that's not good.
God, I've been in the 200L club forever.
Yeah, I'm not even on page. Am I in top 100 at least? I would have to be. Am I top 100? 50? 50? Okay, I'm not that far behind you. 56.
No, you're closer to my points, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're 50th. So I'm only 6 spots behind you. 60%, 330 for 224. That's not bad. I've not had the greatest last 2 weeks, so to still be a 60%er is pretty nice. So it's coming off
you have 330 wins.
Yeah,
it's crazy that we can be. So we can be within 10 victories of each other, but you see Pell at 68%, me at 61%, and you at 60%. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and me and you have a win. Pell doesn't. So that's fucking insane. And why am I on Tapology? Because I've been doing this for years.
And that's the thing is that would you rather be consistent like Pell and in the mix, but never win, but maybe win at the end of the year versus you do good one fucking week and that's it.
I'd rather. Yeah, for sure. Rather, he's number 3. We're in the 50s. So what does that
week
tell
doesn't matter. A fucking season is where it's at.
Yeah. Overall, overall is one thing, but for the year, you want to be Pale.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. What's the next fight that you want to talk about?
Let's see. We talked about most of the main card. We talked about like Moicano completely shit the bed. Jesus Christ. Like I don't know what the fuck happened to money. Like he just shit the bed.
Oh, can we go to the prelims, the main event of the prelims?
The murder.
Oh my god, dude. Now, like I thought it was pretty interesting. Like Robocock is going for that big hammer fist. If you see like the other angles, Herb Dean came up and like pulled on his hips
Yeah,
and I think saved him from getting a worse shot. Now, it was
yeah,
still a brutal shot, but just that little hip tug, Robo didn't hit where he actually wanted to hit. Um, but my God, that was really scary. It took him like 15 minutes to get up.
yeah. Like he got fucked up, which I didn't expect to finish, let alone him to get fucked up that badly. And yeah, that was and. But anyone who gives a RoboCop shit about why did you throw that shot? The fight like I'm not like making this as a joke. The fight was literally not over. The fight was not over until Herb Dean pulled him away. So he can hit him as many times as he wants until Herb Dean pulls him off.
Well, and
Why the fuck
Robocop was
you
saying like he
bothering
was
him?
like, oh, I just want to feel it. I just want to feel them get hit. I was wanting to hit something, like
Yeah,
Robocop meant business tonight. I, I,
but
it'd be exciting to see him make a run, but how old is he? Like 30? He's
30,
got to be.
33.
Robocop is only 33.
But the annoying thing with him, and I said this after the fight, he'll do this and then drop a layup in his next one. It's like he's annoying. He's really annoying in that regard, and like he shows all the talent in the world, and then he will flop a layup. So I don't know. It's very annoying to be a fan of him and try and predict his fights. Like hell, I don't think many people picked him to kill Jack Hermansson. Oh, well, I
Wasn't
guess most people did.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Jacare Souza. I was thinking of the Kevin Holland fight where he like
Yeah,
was on bottom and he knocked the guy out, but that wasn't Robocock.
no, RoboCop is knocking you down
Yeah,
flat.
that
So
yeah. That's still going to be
well,
exciting to see what he can do, but I'm telling you like
I'm not saying this as a joke, but RoboCop Joe Pfeiffer, legit. Like no bullshit. That would be a good one. Uh,
I mean, how can you disagree with B. Joe Pfeiffer be Robocock? Um
that's an Apex co-main if I've ever heard one. Like not no, I could actually. Well, no, you gotta do the fucking woman's fight or the heavyweight fight at co-main, but now that actually would be a decent one. Like that would not be a bad one. I would not because those guys are probably both right outside the top 15. So I'm down to see it. It'd be good.
dude, he fucking I don't know if I've seen a fight where the dude was down longer like from a knockout.
Not lately. Like at least Ilya gave Jack Hermansson some company with Charles. So Jack and Charles are getting got company tonight in the
Yeah,
fucking
but
shadow
Charles
realm
got up, he got up within a couple of
quickly.
minutes, where Jack was down for like 10 at least, dude. 10
And then
solid minutes.
And then for the overused line, but it's true here. No one has done Jack Hermansson like that. He's been KO'd a few times, but they're TKOs. Thiago Santos was a TKO, Cannonier was a TKO, and Roman Dolidze was a TKO. This was a knockout, like full dead knockout, and I think that's the end of Jack Hermansson's career. To be honest, like I don't know how. Like he's not active to begin with, and now add that CTE and con- like that concussion onto a 37-year-old who, like,
I mean,
I
you
think that
you might be right, RX. Like I mean, I just want to say that you're hating like you usually do, but I think that's a legit point. I think Hermansson's gonna realize like if I can't, survive around with RoboCop, what chance do I fucking have? Like
Why did
And
he not
Robocop,
shoot a takedown? Why did he try and strike with him?
yeah, I was scared
Like,
for Jack
why?
Stone.
Yeah, like, why did he try and strike Robocop when Jack Hermansson has no idea how to strike? He never has. So, bad fight IQ. And now his IQ probably got lower thanks to those 2 punches. So,
Yeah. I'm gonna run upstairs really quick and grab a beer and a smoke really quick. Be occupying for like I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Don't go. I won't go anywhere though.
oh yeah, we'll just talk about how great Joshua Van is. But yeah, man, Jack Hermansson. Like, if I'm guessing everyone, like, I know a lot of us watched Moss, but if you didn't watch that fight, go watch that knockout. Like, if you didn't see it, like, goddamn, that man got put in a coffin, a fucking coffin. So, let's see what you're saying, chat. I have an addictive personality. Replace one addiction with another. I think the UFC is our addiction. We can't shake it. That's one of the main reasons I picked Robocop over him. He was because he's so inactive. Yeah, I think that's a reason I picked him as well. Because Hermansson just does not fight enough. Like, and even when he is fighting, he's not that great. So now add inactivity to a guy who's very old and not great when he is active. You get what the fuck happened to Jack Hermansson tonight, which was a murder. And man, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So, what can you do? Holy shit, 859 views. Thank you, Moss. A coffin. Yeah, that man, a body bag. Like, what can you, like, him and Charles Oliveira are getting fucking the same funeral plan. Like, they're fucking dead. Beers have that smoke. Come back, yeah. Yeah, sometimes you gotta light one up like Carlos Prates. So, what can you really do? I need to wind it down after the excitement of a great pay-per-view. So, what can you do? What can you do? Um, I've already been going for an hour. Are y'all ever? Whatever, bro. I wish Jamie wasn't here. Like, we usually ask Jamie those questions. So, are you autistic like I am? Don't believe so. I don't believe so. 859 views. Good job, RX. Thank you, Anne. I don't think I earned any of them. It was Moss giving me them, but I'll take what I can get. Thank you, Mystical. And thank all of you for coming over from Moss. Love all of y'all. And happy I can keep this party going. Jamie has yeeted. Yeah, he's we might not hear from JMO for a long time. So, like, all jokes aside, like, I know we give Jamie a lot of shit, and if he did come on, we would give him a lot of shit. But all bullshit aside, like, we all love Jamie, great person, and it sucks to see. Like, I know the feeling of seeing your boy get fucking mauled. So it sucks, but you'll be fine by tomorrow. It's just it's what happens as a fight fan. Jamie will be back. Jamie, we won't hate on you for the Charles loss. No, we will. No, we definitely will. But
He'll take it on the
you'll get
chin.
over. Well, he likes taking things on the chin. But yeah, no, we're not gonna see Jamie tonight. But like I said, like, as much shit as we give him, like, all love to Jamie. We all love Jamie. Dude's a fucking
Hey,
legend, and
he believed in his fighter, right? And there's been many fighters that I've believed in. Not like Jamie's believed in Charles though, but he really thought he was gonna get it down.
hey man, I love the delusion. I had that shit with Marab and O'Malley the first time, but I don't know. Like, if he believed, good for him. He clearly didn't believe enough to stick with a smoky bet, but you know. And yeah. Anyway, when's Casey O'Neill fighting? That's a W comment. I don't know. Hopefully soon. And Jamie's so
She's
upset
not
he's
on the
crying
next
his
card.
eye.
I just looked.
No, she's not
He's
even booked.
crying his
So
eyes out because Olive's
Jamie,
lost.
you'll be okay. Olive may be back. He's crying into his chokers. Jamie's cool, yeah. Like, we like as much shit as we give Jamie. None of us here hate Jamie. I know Two Joints and Kainoto do, and a few other people who hate gay people,
I
which is
still don't
fucking
know what
stupid.
exactly happened on that stream. I don't know if it was after I left or what happened with that, but
It's just some people don't like gay people, and I think that's a corny bullshit reason to dislike someone. But whatever, like whatever. I think if that's what you want to cut someone off for, go ahead. We're not gonna do that. So. Why
yeah.
don't you stream during the card? I'd love to hear your awesome reactions. I would love to, and maybe someday I will, but not late, not right now. Like right now, I
We're in
like to sit.
MMA hole, so that's where we're at
Yeah,
during.
all my viewers are from there, so I'd be listening. I'd be watching the fights by myself anyway, with 0 views. So maybe when I build a community with more people from around the world and not just the holes, which of course I love all y'all, but maybe in a few years we'll see. But yeah, not like Jamie. Yeah, sleeper though. But back to the card. After Jack Hermansson's funeral,
Yeah, that
what else
was
would you like?
again, that was fucking scary, dude. And I'm glad Jack is okay, but yeah, Jack needs to retire. He is no match for anybody like Robocop.
No,
Robocop
he
is dangerous, dangerous.
maybe like a GM3 or Dustin Stoltzfus, but not guys like RoboCop anymore. So yeah,
And
it's
I'm not saying that Robocop can hang with DDP or Hamsat or excuse me, Cumshot or anything like that, but um, he's got a better chance than Jack Hermansson has. That's for sure.
yeah, RoboCop has a lot of talent. Hermansson is a grappler. It's kind of just how it is. So yeah.
God,
So
and
Jamie
fucking
Body, like,
that Joe Pfeiffer loss does not look good.
no, that aged
But
horribly. So
it really did. There's we've talked about how certain fights can age good or bad. That one has definitely aged horribly, like you said. Um, but I think as far as this card goes, I think it was an all around great card. Okay, you start with that fucking heavyweight banger with Alvin Hines and Jahanta Denise.
uh,
That was a great fucking opening fight.
yeah, I'll talk about it in a second just to answer this question because Joe Pfeiffer ain't that good. Like it's less Hermansson still has it, and Pfeiffer is just not that good. To be honest, that's why we think Hermansson should hang it up, and he just can't hang with these guys, especially these strikers. So these strikers who have a grappling game plan. He could beat a guy with no grappling, but not a striker. But yeah, that heavyweight fight was shockingly good. Like I was very shocked by how decent that actually was.
Yeah,
Even
I
taking the
think
bad pick. So
the fucking like the way that they were throwing, like you didn't think that was going to go the distance, and it went the fucking full 15 minutes, dude.
yeah, like that was pretty crazy. I did not see that coming at all. So like, and that Hines dude has a fucking chin. Like, holy shit! Like that man just eats punches. Like he does not know what quit means. So I'm
Yeah, and I think he's going to get plenty of heavyweight action. Like I think he showed pretty good. Though he lost, I
yeah,
think for a debut against obviously Denise is I wouldn't he's a can of a heavyweight, but um,
yeah,
Hines hung with him. Hines hung with him all night.
yeah. Like Hines, maybe on a full camp he would do a lot better because he kind of gassed quickly. But yeah, Hines impressed me. He has a lot of heart. I think he did a better. I think he put up a better fight than Justin Taffa would have. And yeah, that was good. That was a really good opener. Like I thought he looked like. Again, it was low level heavyweight, but it was fun low level heavyweight. So I can't really
Yeah,
complain. Good Hines might be a good signing.
I mean that was a great signing. They need fucking heavyweights more than anybody.
Yeah,
Heavyweight is so weak. I guess there could be people like that, but man, yeah, heavyweight's weak. We all know that. Um, and then you go to the next fucking fight, right? You got Jacobe Smith and Nico Price. And
oh
I
boy, was I
really
sweating. I was worried when he looked gassed as fuck. Oh Christ.
he came out trying to finish Nico in that like first fucking that first round, that was a fucking great fight while it lasted, dude. Yeah, and you're right. He gassed out fucking hard, but
I
just had
was
enough
worried.
to get it done. No pressure. Was it a second
Yeah,
round,
like
right?
second round RNC with barely any time left. So yeah,
Yeah,
I was
minute,
worried because
just
he looked
under a minute
dead
left. He was,
tired.
yep. He
So good
fucking,
for Jacobe.
yeah, and yeah, like, dude, that guy is fucking built. Like, he is strong as fuck, man. Strong
Yeah,
as fuck.
he just has to learn how to control his cardio more and not waste it all in a minute. So if he can do that, the kid clearly has talent. He has good power. He's a good striker. He has good grappling, but he just needs to focus on not gassing in a minute. And if he
Mein
can do
Kampf.
that, yeah, yeah, yeah. But
um, yeah, I mean, dude, at a fucking at a welterweight, Jacoby Smith could be a problem. Now, obviously, the level of competition, is going to decide a lot. But, um, dude, I thought Jacoby looked really good tonight. Didn't you?
yeah, worrying about cardio, but outside of that, he looked good. I was worried he's gonna Oban Elliott it, but he was able to save it and he got the win, man. Like, I guess that kind of shows how bad Nico is. That the guy completely gassed out and Nico still couldn't beat him. So what does that tell you? But
But
good
see,
one
that's the
for
thing is
fuck.
like that's I think where you're wrong, right? I think like I'm not saying Nico is phenomenal or anything because he's not, but Nico's got
Yeah,
heart and he fought hard. Like, and I'm not going to say he's a fucking can. Like, he's had some good victories. Um, but Jacoby's just that good. It's just like Sugar
yeah,
against Marab, right? You can't say that Sugar's not good. You could just say that Marab is that good.
yeah. Like, Jacoby just again, if he can fix that cardio, good luck beating him because he's well rounded. But he's young. He fought a veteran, which is probably a little bit of a big jump up into a guy like Nico who still has a little bit left. And yeah, it was worrying how gassed he got, but if he can fix that up, he'll be fine. He can beat a lot of guys, and he's young. He's 11-0, 29 years old. I won't call him a fraud yet. I know a lot of people were turned on him tonight, but I will give him another chance. So
I
that's
I
how.
don't think in any chances with him. He's phenomenal. He's going to be
Yeah,
good.
he.
He's going to be a
Yeah,
problem. I think. He's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem. Um, going up the next fight.
your boy. What happened, Slava?
Yeah, Slava Claus against Terrence. You were right when I had sent you I sent in the chat the parlay, and you
Yeah,
were right. You were like, I think the one that worries me is Slava Claus and Terrence. Well, ended up 2 out of 3 didn't go the way that I needed it to, but
yeah.
man, Terrence came out fucking charged.
Yeah, 55 seconds. I guess I'll take a note here because I said Slavokov would be the one coming out with a grappling game plan, but I guess Terrence is a grappler now. This is his second fight in a row. I guess he can grapple now. I'm worried about that idea when he doesn't finish the dude quickly, but as of right now, grappler McKinney looks pretty damn good. He looks pretty good, damn good. So
Yeah, and like that transition that he had with Slava, like where he was in that ninja choke and then like went to a full guillotine. That transition to like and you could and he it was like a full mounted guillotine, and Slava was just sitting there like kicking his legs, trying to fucking breathe. Like that was brutal, man. Like
yeah, like
and then he finally tapped, like after he couldn't take it. Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious to me. His legs were just a flailing.
yeah, like we've literally seen Terrence grow up in the UFC because when he entered, he was just a striker with no cardio, and now he's learning how to grapple. I know people saying, "Oh, he's a state wrestler." He's never really used it, and we've seen him get out grappled pretty easily by a few guys. So what can you say? But like we've literally seen this kid grow up in the UFC. When he entered the UFC, he was what 10-3 at 25, at 26. and now he's 17-7 at 30. We've seen Terrence grow up and get better in the UFC, and the kid's always had talent. So, what was the odds of Terrence by sub? I'm not
It
sure. That's a good
it
question.
was probably plus something. Like
Didn't Moss
uh
talk about that before the fight? Well, that would have been a good bet.
I want to say it was around plus 700 to plus like 1300,
A
somewhere
thousand, yeah. What?
in that vicinity. It wasn't like a low bet. Like nobody's going to think that that's going to happen. They're thinking knockout or they're
Yeah.
thinking decision. Um,
Let's see what
he
the
came out
community picked on
fucking.
that.
If he comes out and fights
He,
like he did, like it'd be interesting to see him against some others. But we've obviously seen Terrence get his ass knocked out fast and brutally by some of the
yeah.
killers in that division.
But we've also seen Terrence look really good against some good fighters in that division. So I don't know, like Terrence is a guy who has a lot of talent, but he has some flaws in his game. And if he can just keep on his, if he can keep to his, someone calling someone a kid, yeah, Dana White style. Terrence is good. The dude has talent. Just that cardio has always kind of been bad on him. But if he can just finish fights early, he's gonna be fine.
He's going to be just fine. Um, T-Rex, dude, I doubted him. I thought Slava was gonna, but BTA Terrence. I really believe that. Um,
hmm That was our big debate last night. I was like, that's the
and
one fight we debated the most last night, and I think that's the only ones
right,
we disagreed on.
and yeah, who knows what would have happened if it went into the second and third round, but we'll never know that. Terrence was impressive. Let's move on up the card.
Who jerked off to Tracy Cortez? I mean, who
I
watched
think
this
we all
fight?
touched our junk during this fight at some point. Rather it was to scratch, give a pull.
Well, I predict this fight perfectly or not? Cortez was just gonna lay on her for 15 minutes. Does
I did
anyone
have
care?
a Cortez decision as well, so I got a perfect on this as well.
Yeah, I predict that. I'll take the L on the picks because I'm not gonna pick Cortez. Fuck her, but we all knew it was gonna happen. So boring, worst fight of the card. Well, was it better than Pantoja? Probably. At least you can look at Cortez. So yeah, second worst fight of the card. And
You see, that's the thing is that even though you hate fucking Pantoja as much as you do, like it's for a belt, so it's exciting. Like it's exciting, especially knowing that.
I'd
Hey,
rewatch Cortez
you know,
or Ujo first.
no, you won't, because you're gonna want to see what Pantoja can do to Van.
Lose. I'll just watch him fight Steve Ursay and get dominated 4-1. So
You and your Steve Urseg, man, that's so funny.
he beat Pantoja. It's not even an opinion; it's a fact. I forgot to pick
Um,
France and Pantoja fight. Don't blame me, Chrome. No one wanted to watch it either. So
but yeah, I mean, Tracy dominated her pretty easy, pretty easy.
as you should. What maybe Karini Silva can take notes on how not to get fraud checked by a 38-year-old
Okay,
grandma.
so that was 4 fights into the card, right? 4 fights into the
Yes.
card.
We
And
we did this recap so ass backwards. We start from the top and then the bottom.
well, you got to talk about the fucking top, and we'll get back there. But,
Yeah.
like, I mean, like, okay, so we're 4 fights in. Yes, the fucking clam fight was not great, not at all. But, it was entertaining.
And
Most clam fights,
and you did it. Don't lie like you didn't. Also, and come on. But
yeah, we all
yeah,
watched the Cortez butt for sure.
yeah,
But the karate
but yeah,
hottie,
that
like, she dominated. She dominated Arujo. Go back to Brazil, USA up in this bitch.
yeah. America won most of the prelims. Like they got what 4 wins in a row. So
Right.
good for
And then
America.
you get past the the 4 fight that which number 4 is the clam fight, and then you get to number 5, and then you see this fucking hider, no losses a mill, and Jose Miguel Delgado. Dude, did you hear?
Wow.
Because I don't. Again, like I was watching and I turned Moss down at this time. Like sometimes I turn him down to like to hear the fighters like in the post fight interview.
Yeah, me too.
And
Me too.
dude, what fucking Jose said, like that dude is a classy motherfucker. Like he is
Yeah.
classy. Everything he sounded was like so respectful, on point, great, like ownership, he he could be a player too. Fuck.
He has
Five
aura, and
fight knockout streak for
and can we just say,
fucking
look, we
Delgado.
should have started off by saying this. This was not an early stoppage. Let's just say that now. That this was not an early stoppage.
No,
I don't care what Moss or anyone else thinks. It
I
was a good
know.
stoppage.
I
I
know.
know,
Like
like,
they pointed it out when that elbow came down after the knee, and like
yeah.
Hyder Emil is out cold. That guy is fucking out. He got woken
Actually, the
up.
elbow woke him up. The elbow woke him up. To be honest, like Jesus, he was done. Like Hyder's tough, and I think he probably could have got up, but the fight should have been stopped, and it was. So, and I hate Mark Goddard. He's a terrible referee, but he made the good call here.
Yeah, I mean, fucking Moss knows that that Mark Goddard has stopped many fights early. He's definitely not a Herb Dean by any stretch of the means, but
Thank God he didn't.
that
Thank God Herb Dean didn't do the main event. Charles would still be getting punched.
but I thought that fuck, dude, I'm so high. What were we talking about?
Hyder and Jose Delgado.
Hyder and Delgado. Yeah, that's right. Dude, fucking Delgado. Like again, that's a featherweight fight, right? It's 145 pounds. You know what? We have Volkanovski as champ right now. It'd be interesting to see what Jose does coming up. That was impressive. Against the
Yeah,
height.
like I think a lot of us picked him, but I don't think anyone predicted him to starch Hyder in 26 seconds. Like that's impressive. A guy like Hyder who has a great chin,
Yeah,
that's
boy.
impressive. And yeah, Delgado's a legit prospect. And I'm no hate to Hyder Emil. I think that dude's good. I know probably people are gonna call him a fraud, but Hyder's good. He's tough. But Delgado, man, yeah, Delgado is good. Like that's all you can say about Jose Delgado. He is fucking good. Get him on Noche UFC ASAP.
Cheers,
Like,
pal. Yeah,
yeah,
dude, he's good, man. Like, like it'd be interesting to see what happens. But I mean, Hyder was only in for more trouble. Like if that fight continues, like he's only in for more trouble. That was brutal.
yeah. You cannot make a case for that fight going on after that knee. Like the dude was done. Like,
So yeah, no, and you talk about that's the fifth fight in this 11 fight card. One
yeah,
bad fight so far with the clam fight, right? We'd agree, right?
yeah,
Every fight
yeah,
except the clam fight was a really good fight.
yes.
Yeah, chat, telling you.
Like, I won't.
How is
Like I
Moss
said with
rating this
my,
6.8?
I already gave it. I haven't saw my rating yet, but it was good. It was very like again. I can only pick out 4 bad fights on a card. And you know me, I'll nitpick. There was only 4 bad fights. The co-main was shitty. Benio Dariush was kind of boring after round 1. Talbot Lima, I was not really. I thought it was lame, and then or obviously Cortez. Everything else was good. So that's what 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 good fights. You gotta give it at least a 7. I think. And then if you factor in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 finishes, you could go like a 7.6. I think would be pretty on the money. Like it was a good card.
Yeah, it was a great. I mean,
Like
here's the thing: is that we're talking about from the start, right? And we're 6 fights in, and 5 of them have been good.
yeah,
Okay,
like
so we'll get to the main event just in a second. But dude, you're telling me we're 5 fights in. We've only said that one fight wasn't good, which was the clam fight. I would agree with you on that one. It was
yeah,
decent, but it was not a great fight.
yeah.
Okay, so then you go up to Robocop.
We talked about that murder, one of the best knockouts of the year. What can you say? Like holy
Okay,
shit moment of
exactly.
the card.
So you can't say this is 6 out of 7.
No, I said,
At this
well, yeah,
point,
I think Moss is being a little low on that rating.
no, but what I'm saying is that like we've had 7 fights up to RoboCop, right? And 6 of them with RoboCop have been phenomenal. Great
Yes,
fights. Okay, we're
yes,
7 fights in the card. 6 of them are bangers. We talked a lot about fucking. You're right. We talked 100. We talked a lot about that coffin that Jack Hermansson climbed out of. But yeah,
yeah,
that was bad. That was bad. Okay,
yeah. I
then
think
you get
Pale just said exactly. Pale said I think the best way. I think we all look at it. I was not excited for this card, but it surpassed my expectations. I think that's a perfect way to describe it, at least for a lot of people, me included. I was disappointed with how the card looked, and it did amazing. So I'm happy to be wrong. And
yeah,
then
and
we hit the main card.
I honestly wish I could be one of those people that like just like yeah, it's great but not great, and then like Pell said it surpassed your expectations, but man, I was hyped for this card, dude. I thought it was really good. Um
Yeah.
yeah, and then like you said,
And
now we get to the main card. This is where the money is.
a lot of underdogs also. I know how much Moss loves those. But yeah, we talked about Talbot Lima a bit. I did not like this fight much. I thought it was kind of eh. So uh,
Talbot beat his ass for 3
yeah,
rounds.
yeah, pretty convincingly. So again, not sold on Talbot 2.0 yet, but I'll give him another fight. So he's
But
slowly leaving the fraud club, but he's not fully out yet.
but are you saying this is a great fight, Talbot Lima?
No, I think it's one of the 4 bad
What?
fights of the card. I
What?
thought it was.
Okay,
I thought it was
that's a
the
great
best
fucking
of the
fight.
worst. Eh. I think, especially in hindsight, this would have been a better main card opener, and I still stick by this should have been on the main card. So why was Obama
We're,
not on the main card? It would made way more
we're
sense.
7 fights in, and you wouldn't say that that was a good fight. I thought that was a phenomenal fight.
I didn't think so. It was. I thought it was out of the 4 bad fights on the card. In my opinion, it was the best of them. But if I had to if I was ranking all of these fights from like 1 to 11, I would have this fight at 8. I thought it was not great.
Ah, man, I thought it was really good. Just like to see the improvement that I mean, because Lima tried. God bless his heart. He really tried to make Payton's pay on with his grappling exchanges, with the takedowns, with the scrambles. And Talbot, to his point, he played. I mean, he was phenomenal. He was phenomenal in that fight against Lima, and Lima is a fucking dog. Everybody knew it going in. Lima was a fucking problem. Like that guy can punch, that guy can grapple, that guy can fucking fight. And Talbot, man, Talbot was up for the challenge. You can't say anything about Talbot now.
I think this is a fight. It's one of those fights that will be better over time. It depending on how they go from here. If Talbot is legit and he does prove that he is good again, this fight will look better. And same thing for Lima. If he bounces back, then this fight will look better. But right now, it's Talbot who we still has a lot of questions on against Lima, who kind of shit the bed in the biggest fight of his career. It just kind of forgettable on. It's very forgettable on a card that was this good in my opinion. Still think Talbot didn't have enough hole. Yeah, that's fucking for sure. So yeah, that's what I thought of
What's
the
up
main
with
card
that
opener.
poll too? Like, I really want to know
It's
what like you can see through me type deal, or what is it?
Jamie probably wants to fuck it. So
RX,
even
dude,
even when
that was
he's
brutal,
not here,
bro.
Jamie probably has the same tattoo. Is
Oh
Jamie
my
actually here?
god, he
He is
wants
in
to
chat.
fuck it. Come on,
Jamie
dude.
is lurking in chat.
His
Jamie
boy
probably has the
went
exact
down
same tat. Both of
hard.
them. One up
That's
to
where
no
you're.
Talbot won.
Oh
His
my
crush
god.
Talbot won. So
RX.
do you
That
want
was
to move on to
bad.
the next fight? I think that's where we leave the Talbot fight.
Let's. I'm still rock hard from that event, Mr. C. That's awesome. Yeah, let's move on up. RX, go ahead.
Moicano shit the bed, man. Like I said it earlier, he completely shit the bed here. I don't know what the fuck happened to money.
Dude, this is what I'm saying. Fucking Beneil Darush? Are you fucking serious?
You fucking lost to Beneil Dariush dominantly. Uh, I'm disappointed in money. Like I thought he would look better, but maybe Dariush still has it. Even though I never thought Dariush was good anyway, so I guess it's still Jesus Chrome for
I know I
Anthony.
read that same one too. That's so funny. We
Yeah.
can tell we read it.
If you're gonna do that, at least do it on stream. We need the views. But yeah, like Moicano completely shit to bed. Like he should have won this fight. He's the better fighter, and he just
Oh,
kind of looked like ah.
yeah, and I love the fact that fucking Money Moicano has to go back to his fucking podcast and be like, Beneil Darush beat me.
Like knowing Moicano, he'll probably fucking make a joke about himself. He'll probably say he sucks. Like
But
Moicano will
here's the thing,
tell.
like it wasn't like a bad decision, right? Like, unless Moss was going for like had money on Moicano and wanted like was fighting for that. I thought it was a pretty easy decision for
Oh,
Beneil,
there's
didn't you?
no like. Oh my! What is there? People actually debating who won this fight? It was a clear
I don't
Moicano
know.
stole round. Like I don't see how you could give Moicano more than round one, and he only won that round because he got one good punch. Like Moicano did terrible. He looked terrible the whole fight, and now he didn't make that money. Now he has to go bald. That's his punishment for losing. He can't afford hair now.
And boy,
So
he needs 11 months to rest his chin.
yeah, Beneil's gonna lose his next fight. Oh,
Can you
money wasn't
imagine
on the money
fucking
tonight. Yeah.
like Beneil? The longer he sits out, the better his chin is, and then he sits out 2 years and comes and wins the championship. Oh fuck!
Yeah, he's going to get starched in his next fight by whoever he fights because it's going to be like Fiziev or
That
Gamrot or Hooker. He's going to.
that will be his retirement fight. Yeah, he'll realize, hey, I could beat an old guy in Money Moicano, but the next person kicked my ass.
Yeah, like,
But
I really think we saw the really close to the end of Money Moicano here. I think he'll probably fight a few more times, but this looks like it's close to the end of his career.
yeah,
Sadly.
I think you're right, dude. As sad as it is, he went on that fucking winning streak. He had, what was it, a 5-fight winning streak before the Islam shit, you know.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is that if Armin doesn't pull out, does Moicano win that fight at that time, or does Beneil win it?
Yeah, a lot of
Things could be a
things.
lot different for Moicano if Armin
Yeah.
doesn't hurt his neck.
If Moicano stayed in that Dariush fight on that card, he would have probably beat him, and then he probably would have fought. Let's say maybe probably Patty could have gotten some more money there. Probably lost, but probably like they could have done him and Patty as a fight on this card. So, but now he at least he did get that title shot and probably did make a fuck ton of pun intended money, and we'll see how he bounces back from this because this is a bad loss. This is a really bad loss for money. And
Like
Brian,
it couldn't have gone worse. It couldn't have gone worse for Moicano. 100%.
yeah,
I 100% agree with
he
that.
he looked gassed after round one, for fuck's sake. So
Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that there was an 11 fight card. I'm gonna say 11 of them were great fights.
I would disagree. I think this was another
minus
one.
the Clamp fight and minus Beneil and Moicano. Every single other
This
fight
was a
was
bad, yeah. This fight was terrible. Moicano Dariush. Like,
yeah, and yeah, like Megan Olivia is fucking ready to explode, and she's still fucking on the road and fucking yeah.
yeah, she's gonna be doing that shit in the goddamn Apex at this rate.
So
But yeah,
I do want to mention that if we're going to the next fight up, I had a perfect. I did pick Joshua
me too.
Van, and I
Me
did
too.
pick Joshua Van by decision. Obviously, we both would have hoped that Van finished the fight. That would have been incredible, but
He tried to, almost did.
that was such a good fight. Like, Josh is such a killer. He's a killer for as small as he is and as short as his arms are. The dude is a fucking killer.
Yeah, he is so good. Like, I know we talked about his fight a shit ton, and there's not very much more to say, but yeah, this fight was amazing. Like, Van's the man. Royval kind of dropped the ball in a fight where he had everything to lose, Van had everything to gain, and yeah, Flyweight's a lot more interesting now.
Yeah, and then you roll into the next fight with Pantoja, right? So, dude, I love the fact that Van won. That makes I really think that opens up the flyweight division by a lot.
Yeah,
There's obviously that one Japanese guy that's supposed to be so good. What is that, Asakura?
Tatsuro Taira.
Yeah, but I thought the one that just fought Pantoja the last time,
Yeah,
that just came from
Asakura.
Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Asakura.
Asakura.
Like, there's a lot of players at flyweight, and Van looks so much better than any of those guys. Like, so much better.
Yeah.
Now, Pantoja is the only guy in flyweight that can beat Joshua Van, in my opinion. But I think Van can also beat Pantoja. He's
Yeah,
beatable.
like,
He's beatable.
he's extremely beatable, and I'm very excited for Van and Royval, or Van and Pantoja, I mean, later in the year. I think that's going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah, and what's interesting is that, like, until Pantoja is like a -2,000 favorite, it's interesting. He'll still get all the fucking hate that he does. I mean, Pantoja has made light work out of how many fucking defenses does he have now?
4.
4 in a row?
Yep.
That's goddamn, that's so good. Japanese?
Like, I have nothing to say about Jacobe. It was a piss break, so say what you want about it. I don't care. Kai Car France is garbage, is I guess the
It's
long and
for a
short what I'll
belt.
say.
It's not a fucking piss break. It's a fucking great fight. It's a fucking title fight, RX. I don't know if that happened to be mentioned to you yet. But my God, like,
This was the
Kai
real
Kara,
flyweight title fight.
he was so disappointing, man. Like, he'd get in those positions and, like, he just has to explode up. Now, I'm not saying it's easy to explode up. I wouldn't be able to explode up. And, Pantoja would, choke
Vince,
me out.
Vince, that's good, Vince. That's good.
He spent too much time working on his mean face and not enough jujitsu. Yeah, that was quite interesting. But oh my God, yeah, he looked like he was so grumpy. Like, when he came out, that was really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kai Kara got his ass fucking beat. Like, yeah, I mean, it wasn't even close. He can't hurt it. He couldn't hurt Pantoja in the pocket. Van will be able to hurt Pantoja in the pocket. I'm 100% convinced. I really am.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
Because I think
he.
Raw Dog could beat Pantoja now.
Yeah, me too. I 100% agree. Like,
And
Kai Car France is just shit.
Yep. And we just seen what fucking Joshua Van did to Royval, who we just said would both beat fucking Pantoja. So,
Yeah.
are we looking at the new lightweight or flyweight champion?
Yes, we are. We've been saying that all year. It's gonna happen. Joshua Van, and new in December or October, November. We'll see.
And then obviously you got your main event.
Jamie.
What can you say about Ilia motherfucking Topuria?
He's the best fighter in the world. That's it.
How can you not put Topuria as the pound for pound #1 fighter? I think you have to.
Beats me. How the fuck he isn't? Like, what else does he have to do? Like, does his last name need to be Nurmagomedov? Like, I don't know what else he could do.
Dude, when you said it, 3-fight win streak. Like, thinking about that, he has the best 3-fight win streak, and the way that it went down, not just the best 3-fight win streak ever in the UFC, but knocked every single one of them fuckers out.
Yeah, like
Volkanovski, Max
legends who are
Holloway,
known for their chins, no less.
Charles Oliveira. Yeah, yes, because Charles been put down many times before,
But
and came
never
back and hit
finished like
right
that.
at. And
And he has,
Kel might be right that like Van could use one more fight before the belt. But since it was a
yeah,
number
maybe.
one, contender fight, I don't think he's going to get that luxury.
No,
And you
we
could be right. That could be a detriment to fucking Pantoja is legit. He's good. He's good.
I like looking at Charles's career. He's only been KO'd 5 times, and it was Cub Swanson, which I believe was some weird thing. It wasn't really even a KO. He fought Cow. When the fuck did Charles fight Cowboy? I did not know that happened, but he got KO'd there. Don't know what that knockout's like. I don't know if it was like tonight's. He got KO'd by, well, that was a shoulder injury against Max, and he got ground and pounded by Paul. So then he got knocked out by Ilia, who I think is the only guy to actually knock him out. So, which is impressive, really impressive for a guy who's known for getting up from damage. And then, of course, Max Holloway, one of the greatest chins of all time. Volk, one of the greatest of all time. Like, what the, this dude just KOing legends.
Yeah, dude. KO and legends. You couldn't have said it any better. Volkanovski, Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira.
I don't know what else I don't know what else he can do. Like, who else he could beat?
And
Like, what
how
else
he
does this
just
man have to do?
calls his own shot, and he took no damage. And Charles was throwing. Charles was throwing.
Yeah.
But you
Chicken
can't throw what
enchiladas.
is coming back at you. And
No,
what
like
Ilia has is coming back at you hard.
yeah, like Ilia is too good. And what is he gonna do next? Go knock out Dustin Poirier? Like, can this man stop beating up legends? Knock out Patty. We'll cheer you then. But no, like this dude is the best fighter in the world right now, and anyone who says he isn't, I don't know how you can make that debate when he's done more than anyone else on the roster in the last year and a half alone. So,
Dude,
I just
he is the best fighter in the world. What he just did to Charles Oliveira, and he made like if you had never ever seen, could you imagine somebody that's like watching the UFC for the first time and they see this main event, Topuria and Charles Oliveira? Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Yeah, Charles Oliveira went down in like the first. He probably like I bet like so many people would think like, damn, that dude sucks. He's
yeah,
Charles Oliveira.
yeah, like this. He's one of the
Did we
greatest of all
mention that?
time.
Yeah, one of the greatest of all time was just knocked the fuck out. I mean, like
Yeah,
Devo in Friday has nothing on fucking
yeah,
Topuria.
like he knocked.
Damn.
Yeah, like he knocked out the 2 greatest featherweights of all time and the 2nd greatest lightweight of all time. Like, what the? He knocked, like someone said earlier, he knocked out 3 Hall of Famers. And he is a Hall of Famer at this point, so. Like, it's fucking stupidly impressive what this man has been able to do.
Stupidly impressive. RX, I couldn't have said it any better, man. Dude, this is a blast breaking down this shit with you and just fucking bullshitting, hour and
Yeah.
45 minutes into this, after a long fucking night. I mean, like, the gummies have just kicked my ass. I've been sitting here taking rips out of the vape pen. Fucking, like 8-9 beers into it. I am fucked up and having a hard time keeping my eyes open.
Nice. You know it was a good night then.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. 11 fight. It's 9/11. There was an 11 fight card, 11 fight card, and 9 of the 11 were phenomenal fights.
It was a good
So,
card. Like I said, it
I
was a very
am
fun
rating
card.
this a 10 out of 10. It was a great fucking night. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I will not go that high with my rating, but I don't know. It was fun. It's what we needed after those 2 dog shit fight nights.
What are
And
you gonna give it a
paper.
5?
I think like a 7. Well, I'll go 7
Same, give it
point.
to.
Probably like a 7.6 sounds right. I think that'd be pretty good. A 7.6. It's a really good card, and it's what we needed. It's June was heavily carried by pay-per-views because the fight nights were shit, and it's what we needed. It's what we needed, especially going into a break week next week. This is what we needed. It was very good, and it was a really good international fight week. Can't like it's that simple. Again, going to a break week next week, which is bullshit. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean, dude, this is a great international fight week. I couldn't have said it any better, man. I mean,
And then we look at
just
what we got next when we come back from break week.
so there's nothing
Eight,
next week. You're saying?
nothing next week.
Oh, fuck.
But and then when we come back, a Derek Lewis main event in Big 2025.
Okay, so if I need to do anything on the weekend, that's the weekend to get it done, is what you're saying.
Well, so we got Mike Davis back against a tomato can. Kendi and Dutchaku versus Walter Walker. Okay, that's not bad. Chris Curtis back at welterweight, which is interesting. Jake Matthews and Chidi and Jokawani. Some chicks. Clams. Some more clams. Nate Landwehr and Morgan Cherrier. Okay.
I
Junior
fucking love
top.
Nate the Train.
Who doesn't love Nate the Train?
He's either
And then
getting
who
knocked
doesn't?
out or he's knocking out.
Yeah. And then who doesn't love the Taffa brothers? Legends. Calvin Cater and Steve Garcia. That's pretty good.
Oh, fuck, that's gay.
Vitor Petrino and Austin Lane. Not so good.
That's
Stephen
gay.
Wonderboy. Wonderbread. And Gabriel Bonfim. And then Derek Lewis and Talshin Teixeira. Yeah, if you got something to do on that weekend, you're not missing much.
So you're saying that's 2 weeks away or just next week?
2 weeks. Next week there's nothing, and then July 12th we come back because next week's July 4th weekend, so they're taking July 4th off weekend at least.
I think if PFL was smart, they would have put it like next week.
Do they have PFL next week? Well, Moss would know. Let's take.
I know you ain't watching it. You hating that.
Not
shit,
a fucking chance. I'm watching PFL. They got some. They got some on the 4th, and they got something. They do got some on. They do got their PFO Europe series.
Such a hater. Oh my god, it's too fucking late for this RX. I swear to God, like my eyes are never gonna open again.
Well, we got PFL next week with nobody.
Oh, so we do get some PFL action? I'll fucking take it.
Friday and Saturday, so we know what Moss will be doing.
I mean, like, I don't want to just have to watch NASCAR, next weekend. Like, I'd love there to be some fights on.
I don't think any sport. I don't think any sports is on. Like outside, what's outside of MMA? Basketball's done. Football's not happening. I think it's PFL next week for anyone who wants to watch that. I will not be. So.
Yeah, no, I think it's got to be. I think I could tell my wife now and be like, hey, let's do this and let's do that. Thinking like, oh my God, like he's really growing up and he's, not about all the fights anymore. And he wants to do stuff as a family. And then like, oh, there's no fights on, but she doesn't need to know that.
Can we do it again next week? No. Only this week.
Yeah. I'll
No.
have to check the schedule. But yeah, great card. I mean, Ilia Topuria he's special. He is legit. Anything that you want to say, especially what is like if he just keeps going down this trajectory and just like he beats Patty and then beats Islam, who would be next? Like the best of the best.
Drakus. Knowing Ilia, he might go fight Drakus. It's crazy motherfucker. Drakus. But yeah. What could you even say about Tortoro at this point? Like
nothing's wrong with NASCAR, pal. I like NASCAR. I really do. It was interesting because they're doing like some like in-house tournament or something, and it was on TNT tonight. So, but I missed it for the fights. But we'll actually get up close and personal in NASCAR next week. There's
Maybe
nothing
that's what
like
Moss will. Maybe Moss will do that stream next week. Racing buddies.
racing buddies. That would be pretty cool.
I'd be down. So I don't know. The UFC going out on a high note into 4th of July weekend. It should be interesting. And at least we didn't have to watch Jake Paul At least we didn't have to watch Jake Paul tonight. Moral of the story.
Dude, 3 fucking legends. 3 legends.
Yeah.
It's like Ilia Topuria and the 3 golden bears or whatever it's called.
Yeah, he's put him to sleep.
Kyle Larson. Pelza number 5.
Yeah, like it's on the force.
How do you
I'll
not
be
love
lighting
Kyle
up.
Larson? Like, that guy's so cool. He really is. I think that's what he's talking about. Although it could be Kyle Busch. I hope it's not Kyle Busch.
Well, it's Kyle Nelson, the great fighter. Well, it sounds like we're on to Ann H's house next week. Let's go blow some fireworks with Auntie Ann.
Absolutely. And then look what Dare just said. No one is flatline Charles like that. Exactly.
Yeah, like come on, man. That's like no one beats no one beats Charles like that. It's insane. So you cannot have a more impressive performance. So I don't know.
I think it would be really funny if Dana's like, okay, Justin, you want the title fight? You got it. And then he has to fight Ilia Topuria and like Justin bangs. Like, we all know Justin bangs. We would know that there is no question in that motherfucking that fight there would be a knockout, and it would definitely be Topuria standing on top.
Yeah. Do I want to click on this headline that says I'm going to put my balls on your forehead? Do I want to read who said that?
Probably not.
Well, who said it? The video that Ilia Topuria shows Payton LeBron. Oh, so Ilia's going to put his balls on Patty's forehead? Yeah, probably. He probably could.
Patty's not that big, even when he's like 70 pounds overweight.
Yeah, like Patty is gonna get put into the fucking shadow realm with Charles and Jack Hermansson. Like he.
Did you say Jack Hermansson?
Oh, did he pass the shadow realm and just went to heaven?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't know where we were at, man.
He needs that Obamacare. Jesus. Like, that man needs some free Obama. I think that's what we saw him get.
Oh my god.
God damn it, Matua. Yeah, that's
funny as fuck, dude.
Yeah, this stream doesn't feel right. Yes. Yeah, he's a fat fuck.
But is there anybody in this chat that picking Patty to win?
I would be fucking amazed.
Man, I would love to see some motherfucker just come in and be like, "Oh no, Patty's winning."
Yeah, fucking, it's my channel. I can make a poll. Start a poll.
It's my channel. I can make a poll if I want to.
Jeez.
You would hate too if RX happened to you.
Yeah, that's J-Beers what happens when you have to deal with RX. You age even quicker.
You're cool one-on-one. Like, you're really fucking cool one-on-one.
Yeah, without Jamie, we don't make gay jokes with Jamie gone.
I was listening to the fucking stream after I left the other night. Man, you talked some shit on me, dude. Like you did, like the Karl Malone shit, and fucking like you fucking some shit, dog.
I'm nice.
You're nice.
Yeah, I got that one dude really pissed off. Wiz is a piece of shit. Like, it really good. That was a good stream.
Pal, I'll have to check that out. That woke me up.
I got in one of the 8 discords we're in. Jamie's, Smokey's, somebody's. So, yeah, this stream doesn't feel right without Jamie. The stream just doesn't feel like a stream without Jamie. Sad. Ilia, what did you do? You broke Jamie's heart, Ilia. How could you? But so was Olives. He is a big lightweight, and Ilia put his weight. Yeah.
Damn, that's on Google too.
Damn, 29%. Yeah.
Topuria is just fucking. My God, dude.
Tortoro, he's just great. He killed Charles, broke Jamie's heart. Man's evil.
And you're just standing in front of this guy as, you know, Bruce Buffer is just announcing him and being like, I'm just gonna knock this motherfucker out. Like, it's just like, let's ring the fucking bell, please. And then he just goes out there and fucking, he knew it. Like, Ilia knew he was gonna knock him the fuck out, and he did.
Yeah. Goddamn Matua. Yeah, like, yeah, he is crazy how Ilia just fucking knows he's gonna win. It's scary to an extent that man is so confident and so good that he can back it up so easily. So
yes. Oh my God.
He's a one-on-one.
Yeah, he is literally a one-on-one. I mean, he could go. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm not saying he's going to finish, you know, undefeated. The dude's got a long ways to go, but the way that he started his career with the last 3-fight fucking winning streak that he has, the knockouts against who? Like, that is just fucking insane. And what Jamie was saying, it wasn't like the last time Charles was knocked out was back in 2017. Welcome to 2025, bitch. You know, like,
yeah, everything we said, Jamie was completely right. And got no hate to Jamie, but we knew we were right. Like he knew we were right. Like Jamie himself knew we were right, but he didn't want to admit it. So it sucks, but like Charles just really had a small chance, and that small chance turned to none the second that power touched his chin and turned him into a fucking vegetable.
oh my God, I know. Like, that was so over. Like, when he went down, you knew he wasn't gonna get up. Like, Charles has gotten up many times before, but not with Ilia.
When
And
he
then
goes down,
remember the bone density call that called Moss? Like,
yeah, maybe he's cheating. Who fucking knows? But
the bone
yeah, that was
density of
insane.
Ilia. Oh my
I didn't think
God,
of that one.
it was crazy.
I'm gonna write that one down. So yeah, the calls were interesting. Moss still can't just admit Joshua Van's great. You know.
And look at Chad. Chad's still fucking going off, dude. Like,
Yeah, we still
you
got
guys are fucking
130 in here. We got 1,090 views overall.
I was gonna say
We got
that's badass, RX. That's awesome, bro.
thank you, Moss. I think Smokey got him to do the raid, so thank you, Smokey. And we got 9 votes on our poll. 33% of people think Patty has a chance against Ilia, so that's interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah. Oh man, like, nobody's gonna be like, oh my God. Ilia is going to be everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah, that man's a fucking superstar.
And like, if anybody thought he was cocky before, what's he gonna be like, you know, next week, dude? He just
Is it cocky or just is he telling? Is he cocky or telling the truth at this point that he's just that fucking good?
He called it, and I kept telling Pell. I said second round. Like, yes, I think it's gonna be a knockout, but it's gonna be second round. And Pell kept on saying first, and like,
Pale's a
that was
genius,
how you
man.
knock somebody out in the first round. Just
Pale's
like
a
you
fucking
watched
genius.
Oh my
Don't
god.
know, like that man's just a goddamn genius.
68% on goat milk. Okay.
Yeah. I wonder if these fights, like, does Patty Illy even have betting odds yet? I wonder. Odds. No.
Well, and he
I
wants to
guess they
see
don't.
those fucking knitter cans. Like, who doesn't?
My calls with Moss are always very interesting. He always goes, yeah. Moss really gets dirty with Anne and Blind Beauty. Oh, did
Yeah,
I
but
not?
don't you want to
Oh
see
no, I did.
Ann's knitter cans?
And he gets dirty with Jamie also, which is weird.
Oh, he I
But
mean, I think he'd check out Jamie's cock, if that's what you're asking.
you're gonna regret saying that tomorrow. You're gonna forget you said that tomorrow morning. You know the funny thing with Moss, he probably would. He probably would make that joke himself. Man,
Blind
I like
squirrel.
how we're on stream flying through space.
I sure as
He's
fucking am,
calling.
dude. That
Yeah, like this
I am
background I
getting
got on stream does not.
more brain dead and more brain dead and more brain dead as this shit. I don't even know what
I'm
fucking my is anymore. I'm so fucked
I'm
up.
shocked you're still kicking.
Dude, RX, this is fun, guys. Like, this was like chat was awesome. Dude, it's so much fun, man. Like, just talking about the UFC and fucking yeah, it's good times.
Right after, as it's still new in the brain, we're still getting the after effects of it. It's always a good time to talk about it, especially since we got like 2 minutes to talk with Moss. So it's fun. It was really fun, and always a great after party, especially with the Moss raid, which was super appreciated.
Incredible
So,
night.
but it sounds like you need some sleep, brother. It's almost 5 a.m. for me. It's probably not early for you either.
God damn, yeah, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm fucked. Thank God I ain't working.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta fucking enjoy that
Sleeping in at least
317,
until noon tomorrow.
that International Fight Week hangover.
But
You might wake
hey,
up before Hermansson.
Hermansson, I think I probably will. You guys are awesome, man. I had a fucking blast. Thank you so much, RX, and thank you, Moss. And what an amazing night. Ilia special. J Beers out.
Have a great night, Jay Bears. Thank you for being a great co-host. So there goes Jay Beers. I'll go a little longer if y'all still got 129 y'all psycho fucks going. So let's keep going a little bit if y'all want to keep going, or I can end it now. Y'all decide if y'all want me to end this bitch or keep going. Moss is my second ginger hubby. Yeah, but ain't Smokey your other hubby? So you got three. Short Kings are killing it in UFC. Marab, Volk, Flyweight, not Topuria. It's not decided. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. RX, good job again, and Jaber is hanging in. They're high. Yeah, thank you, and that means a lot. Happy to give you all a little more content after Moss dipped out for the night. But yeah, I think I'm about to call the stream there. I'll go 3 more minutes. I'll go till 5 a.m. But yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, do need a Jamie, like no bullshit. We do need to make sure Jamie's okay. Like I'm not 100% sure if he's okay right now. Hopefully he is. So, but yeah, I'll go a few. I know he's in chat still. He's still lurking in chat. Like if you at and look up Jamie, he's still in chat. So yeah, Smokey. Yes, Smokey. Us, my third hubby. Yeah. So yeah, it was a night, J Beers. Have a good one, brother. No, that was legit a good after party. Thank you, Ed Boy. I'm happy I could provide a good after party with Moss. Almost with Moss gassing out on streams. It's late for Smokey, so I love doing these. An after party was the first stream I ever did about a month ago. I was playing with the Macy Barber card, and now we got this one a month or so later, and it's way better. So I'm happy I can give y'all an after party y'all can be proud of. I'm happy I gave y'all 2 more hours of content. Hopefully Jack Hermansson is okay. That KO was brutal. Yes, I have heard Jack is okay though. I think they talked about it during the card, so yeah, I think he's okay. So I'm happy I gave y'all a little more content on this beautiful Saturday night as we head into Sunday morning, and happy y'all enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Had a great time. Thank you, Jay Beard, for being a great host. Thank you, everyone in chat. Ed and Pale, Tone, all of you, Dare, uh, Straight Primo, all of y'all. I can't remember every single one of y'all, but thank y'all. It means more than I could ever express. It takes a bit when you're best fighter you swear, yeah. Um, Thank y'all. I had a great time. Thank you again, and I can't say it enough. I've said it like 10 times tonight, but again, thank you, Moss, for the raid. I didn't ask for it. Apparently, Smokey got it for me, which no shocker. Smokey's a goddamn legend of a human being, and that's why we love Smokey. Go sub to him if you're not. I know most of y'all are, but if you're not, he's linked on my channel and all that. Go sub to Smokey Schmeagle, and yes, thanks for being up with us. No problem, Dare. I love doing this shit, and I love all of y'all. If you tuned in, if you enjoyed, thank you. Y'all, I do this shit for y'all. I love all of y'all, and happy I could give y'all an after party to be proud of. So, only things I'll say now is next time you hear from me is tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a stream tomorrow night or Monday night. We'll see. What depends on what Moss does. But I will be doing my recap for the card video tomorrow. So sometime that'll come out during the day tomorrow. And as always, unless I'm going to say something, which I don't believe I am, because I've talked for 2 hours, and what else could I say? As always, thank y'all for joining. I love y'all. Have a great Saturday night, and going pretty much Sunday morning. And thank you for a great after party. Thank you, Moss. As always, unless I'm going to say something, as always, RX out. Good vibes only. And